Hello everyone, welcome back to this lecture series on C programming. In this sub-series of environment setup, today I'm going to show how to set up your development environment in Linux. Here is my freshly installed Ubuntu. So what we are going to do is, first of all, we'll go to terminal, Control Alt T, and let me just increase the size. I hope this is visible. Okay, in terminal what we are going to do is, first of all I want you to install Terminator. So okay, I have typed the password but it is not visible. That is just one of the security shit of Linux. You don't think like it is not working, it is not taking the input, it is taking the input. You type the password, press enter, and it will start. Alright, so now Terminator has been installed. The command was sudo apt install Terminator. That's it. Okay, so now we will just exit it and I'll look for Terminator. Why am I using Terminator is because it will give me multiple windows. You'll just see in a second. So I can split it vertically as well as horizontally, and I can see both the terminals side by side. It is convenient just in case you are working with multiple things at the same time. So let me just increase the size of this terminal for now. Okay, and I want to exit this terminal. Okay. Also, let us tweak some of the things because I don't like this bold cursor. So we will go and change it. I want it to be either underline or beam. It's okay. Everything else is just fine. That's it. So now I just explained like what are the requirements. First requirement is going to be text editor, in which we will write our C code. Our C code will be written here. Then we need to give it to compiler, and then we will get our executable file. In case of Linux, it is going to be .out file. So this is going to be our workflow. So the text editor which we are going to use can be a graphical one or can be a command line editor also. So first of all, I'll show you the first option, which is most common, and I'll go to desktop and create a directory for classes. And as of now, there's nothing in this directory. You can see. I'll show you it graphically also, my classes, and there's nothing inside this directory as of now. So right now, there's nothing inside my classes. Okay, I'll just create a file using gedit. Okay, gedit is just a text editor made for Linux. Gedit test.c. Okay, it opened this. Okay, in Windows, if we give notepad test.c, it was giving us a prompt that this file does not exist. Do you want to create? If the file does not exist already, Linux by default creates the file without asking. Okay, so here is going to be our C code, and you see the content is getting highlighted automatically, and we can turn on auto tab also. Enable automatic indentation is on, and tab width I'll keep as 4. Auto save every 1 minute. That's it. Okay, you can make a dark IDE also. Auto indentation means like this is here. If I give enter, the cursor will stay here only. But if I give a tab after this, next time the cursor will not end up here. It will be at the same distance. See, at the same distance. This is called indentation. Means the distance. Okay. So you see this star. This star means the file is still on the RAM. It has not been written on the disk. You can see here also. There is no test.c file inside this folder. So now I will save it. Control S. As soon as I click Control S, the file got created on the disk. Okay. Now I'll close it. Now we need to compile this file in order to get the executable. How to compile? Again, we need GCC, CLang, or LLVM. Okay. So let us just go and install GCC. Apt update. Now GCC has been installed. It was setting up GCC version 10. Okay, good, and main database has been configured. That's it. Now we are with GCC compiler. This file is here, right? So what we will do is, now we will do GCC test.c. See, this file got created, a.out. How to run this file? /a.out my classes. Okay, so this is how we execute the file. This was one of the methods. Second can be, instead of using this, we don't need this gedit or something like graphical user interface. So I'll go with a command line tool. You see, you keep your eye here. When I'll save it, you'll see the result here. So one of the editors is going to be Vim. So text editor I just told you. First one is gedit. It is graphical. Second one is going to be Nano, and third one which I'm going to show is Vim. Okay, this is improved Y. Like the editor is called Y, and extra IM is improved. I'll show you what does all of this mean. These both are textual. So now I'll show you Nano. See, now we can always see the help here. Okay, this caret, this up arrow. Okay, this is control. Okay, so if I press control and G, it will show me all of the help. Okay, you can scroll it using your mouse or arrow. Okay, to close it, I have caret X. So control X, it will get closed. Now we can simply write our code here. Alright, this is going to be our code. You can also see it is also highlighting the syntaxes. So this text editor also knows which language is it using, and it highlights according to the language. It is .c file, so it is highlighting according to .c syntaxes. Now you see, there is no file created here. So all of this right now is on RAM. So to save in Nano editor, it is Control S. So I'm going to press S, and you see the file got created here. The file got created. How to exit? Control X. We exited. How to compile? GCC test.c. That's it. A.out. We can execute it. My classes. This covers the second one. So gedit is done. Nano is done. Now this is the compiler which I'm going to use throughout this course. Okay, so I have cleared this folder, my classes. There's nothing in this directory right now. So what we'll go is, we'll say install Vim. Okay, and it will install Wim Editor for us. Okay, I think we're done with it. Now we will say Vim test.c. Okay, you press I to start inserting into it, and first is going to be C code. Now if you press enter, okay, see the magic. It thinks the next line is also a comment, so that you do not have to type this comment thing again and again. We can press two backspaces, it will go away. See, automatic indentation. You need not to worry about the indentation. It will take care of indentation based on your file extension. Okay, I'll split the terminal also. Okay, so that you can see what I'm going to do. I have written this code, right? So how can I save and quit? I'll press escape. I'll press colon. W means to write the file on the disk. If I press enter right now, a file will be created in this folder. Okay, see, test.c got created. If I want to quit, then I'll say same, escape colon q. Q means to quit. If you have multiple files open and you want to quit all, then Q all. If it gives you some error, then just one bang, exclamation mark. Q all means quit all. And we're done with it, right? Next thing, we want to compile it and see the running. Same process, gcc test.c, that's it, /a .out, my classes, same thing. Now I want you to stop looking at the screen and just look at the terminals. So now I won't be using the graphical interface as much. I'll be just sticking to the terminals. So on the left side I'll be writing the code, the right side I'll be compiling. If there is some error, we'll go back to the code and see what is wrong in it. So let me just demonstrate that with you. So here is an error, it is a syntax error right now. So what I will do is just save this code w. Okay, it says written, that means the code is saved. Here also you can see, you see test2.c is there, test.c was there, a.out is default executable for test.c because we compiled it. Now test2.c is also there and I know there is an error. So what I will do here is I'll just compile test2.c and I'll see some errors. What is the error? At line number 4 and missing terminating double quote character. So now I'll see the code directly here. I've come to this terminal, I'll press I and I can directly navigate to the line where there is some error, and I can again save it. The pressing W, enter means return. We have done the changes and we can just recompile it and it got compiled. If I execute now, lol will be printed. Okay, so all the time I'll be working in my Linux box and not on Ubuntu. I have my virtual machine on the cloud and I'll be working on this system here. That's it for this video. In next video we are going to see how to set up the environment on cloud. Till then, peace.